Also, hope I didn't forget anybody in chat. If so, then might be. Hi Simon. Did I say hi? I feel like I did. I don't know. I'm bad. I'm a bad streamer. Yeah. Reveal is actually coming in like seconds. Right now. I'll reveal it for you guys. I'll reveal it for myself. I'll start the timer and let's go. What do we have on the board? Of course, first thing to talk about is of course Evan being a Ob legend. What's up, Devin? Marlin, not too shabby in Ob himself. He's actually been practicing lately, so I don't know how much of a matchup advantage it is. Usually in these kind of things I would like to say that Evan probably has advantage in the berries execution-wise, and he probably still has based on that, but again, Marlin has actually been playing ARP himself lately, so I don't know to what extent that is true. And of course, Marlin having more bingo experience, so he's probably the favorite going into this, but again, execution-wise, he's on too far apart, I would say. So it will probably mostly come down to routing, which are the best matches. Two top-level runners playing out. Let's check. What's on the board? I don't see like anything super early, which is kind of uncommon. Yeah, there's like nothing in City. No, 2 winged berries. Never mind, I take it back. What's up, Lightning Reed? But other than 2 winged berries, there's like nothing early on. Yeah, there are 10 berries in 2A. There's a wake berry. There is a 1-up in 2A, but there's nothing like in 1A other than the 2 winged berries. Honestly, if there was ever a bot to skip 1A, this would be your time. Unironically, 2A is pretty stacked. Get a 1-up in 2A is so well together with 10 berries in 2A. And then the awake berry you definitely get to first 2. If there was ever a bot to skip 1A on, this would be the one. Though, yeah, I mean, the only thing that 1A really has is the 2 winged berries, which you don't need necessarily because it don't build into anything else. Okay, Marlin, come on, do it. I feel like he was thinking about it. He was definitely sitting there, but nope, both decide to play 1A, which is, I mean, the conservative option. Can't blame them in a tournament setting, but I would have loved to see it. I feel like this could put you decently far ahead. You get like 3 objectives early on. They, I guess they don't synergize, but again, there's no like bad thing in it. The thing is, I think a play here could have been like skip 1A and then do all the 2A stuff and then don't take it off to not give away your opponent that you actually have skipped 1A. And then once they are on 2A, they're not going to reach 3A before you, so you are into 2A and 3A, and then get all of that. So like, you could probably build like a 7 objective lead like in the first 5 or 6 minutes. Well, not 5 or 6 minutes, more like 8, but you get the point. Like, you can build a lot of lead early on if you do that. Of course, eventually they reach Summit before you because they can probably skip then 5A, but you know. I feel like that would have been a good play, but again, they're both playing the sort of conservative option, can't blame them. Both collecting a few berries on the way. Marlin, of course, mostly focused on the winged berries, which looks like he got. And there's also always a bit of delay between stream and board, so we saw him take it off before that, but you get the point. Looks like Evan was actually looking for 5 berries, it seems like, because there is 5 berries in 5 chapters, so that makes sense. It's decently easy. Of course, it's also decently late into the game, because 5 chapters is decently late, but you get the, get the point. Priest to get on the way, so good call from Evan to get those 5 berries. And he does return to map. Cool, both return to map. Nice muscle memory. Hey, Bubs. So we probably see mostly standard play because again, both of them kind of conserving their skip. I mean, again, you wouldn't skip 2A on here anyway, but they're both just kind of keeping it. I don't really know, if it wasn't 1A, I don't really know what else you would skip on this board, actually. 3A doesn't seem awful, but I guess that could be a candidate for skipping, but it's not, like, bad. There's honestly so much, like, Summit late game stuff, it's kind of weird. Ooh. That is a risky one-up from Marlin, but he's going for it, which... Holy, quite nice if he gets it. This looks like a lot of improvisation from him right now. Very interesting. Evan is mostly looking for the berries, it seems like. He doesn't really seem to... Actually... He kind of lost some berries early, but he's kind of having... Oh no! He was definitely trying it, otherwise he wouldn't have jumped there. Damn, that sucks for him. That is such a big setback. Wow. So now not only will Marlin get the 1-up, of course, which he probably was gonna get honestly anyway, but more importantly, Marlin will probably get the 10 berries in 2A. Now that is a big mistake, but you know, I kind of haven't made that point today yet, but I always like to talk about this. That's kind of what you know, that's kind of what you have to expect when you do 1-ups. The whole point about 1-ups is they have like usually decent synergy with berries, and they're very fast if you know what you're doing, and very easy objectives. Problem is they're super risky, and yeah, Evan just sadly saw the bad side of that risk report. It's kind of what you get though, so can't complain too much. But that really sucks for him. That's a big setback. He's still, I mean, he might just be collecting some berries for 5 berries from 5, but he is collecting some berries, so he might still be looking for the 10 berries in 2A. Although again, I would favor Marlin to get that first now. Hey, select. Turns out to 27, that's funny. Yeah, we changed it forward. It was supposed to start at 27 at first. Wait, actually it was supposed to start at 29th, so no. It was not the 27th, but... it was gonna start 29th, but we moved it forward. And yes, Marlin takes the 10 berries in 2A off 2, but now, of course, the one good thing here for Evan is that he has a progress lead. The question is what he will do with that. Again, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell for me right now too. Is 3A the good play here? Oh, he will also get the Wake Berry, that's true. Didn't think about that, but yes. Other than that, it's hard to tell. Like, 3A is not awful. Get 5 berries and pick 8 isn't bad. Blue Heart isn't bad. And I guess you can probably get like maybe 1 or 2 grappler checkpoints along the way for later, but I don't know. It's definitely skippable. 15 berries in 3A is also there, but that usually takes long. 3A berries are surprisingly slow. And he doesn't need assist skip it. So now while Marlin traces behind, finishing up 2A2 just like Evans did, let's see what he does. Evan is probably looking for, what is he looking for actually? I don't quite know. I guess Golden Ridge cassette is decently easy, so that's probably on his mind, and Golden Ridge Blue Heart is too, so those two are pretty easy. And I guess they could synergize later on into 2 Hearts, 2 cassettes, especially given that 1A cassette and Heart, wait, 1A cassette is really easy and 2A Heart is really easy. That could be on his mind. That being said, Marlin might actually get that because he got the 2A cassette. And he also skips 3A. Which I guess isn't too surprising. Wait, does Evan have like... Dude, I was going off of Marlin's music. Because Marlin has like so much sound and so little music. And then I go to Evan and Evan has even less music and even more sound. Like, holy shit. I'm going back to Marlin. Like, Marlin has already like such an unbalanced sound music ratio. But Evan's is even worse. Looks like we're gonna listen to Marlin the entire thing. Because Evan has like no music whatsoever. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, you can assist skip 1 level, Evan. You can choose to assist skip any level you want. And indeed, of course, Evan gets the Rich cassette. As we said, he will now get the Heart. Marlin is also collecting some berries on the way. He probably also has the 5 berries and 5 chapters on his mind. Like, Marlin is a bit closer to the 4 cassettes and also to the 2 Hearts 2 cassettes, which is, I think, the more short-term goal. He's choosing not to collect the 4A cassette though, which seems a bit weird, honestly. Why did he not get the 4A cassette? I guess he banks on the fact that he gets the Heart, but yeah, he's gonna get left out of that. Marlin not getting the 4A cassette seems like a weird play, because 4A cassette sucks to go back for. And there is 4 cassettes on the board. And with them skipping 3A, like, you're not gonna see 4 cassettes now until Reflection, so that seems like a bit of a misplay from me. But maybe I'm not seeing something. The progress seed doesn't seem too important right now, but I don't know. Ooh, Evan nails that. Nails first auto-scroll skip in bingo. Damn. With the berry. I mean, I guess you just get that, but, you know. I can't believe people go for this skip. I hate this. And Evan gets it, never mind. God gamer. What's up, Jackson? Can't play before the 27th. Oh, okay, select. Yeah, I mean, select if you're still listening, just make sure to to play as soon as you possibly can with the 27th. But like, you know, that's not too bad. Hey, what's up, hey-ho? And we did say hi to you, Carl, right? Hope so. Anyway, in the meantime, Marlin's pulling ahead in progress. course, you did skip the cassette, so I guess that's probably... I guess I didn't consider that. My SO is offended that you didn't say hi back. Wait, to you or to her? She's not in chat. Sorry. Dude, I'm having to commentate. Anyway, back to commentating. Thanks for distracting me, Jax. Your fault. If the commentary suffers, blame Jax. As you should. But yeah, I guess that's the one thing about skipping the cassette for Marlin. I guess it does take quite a bit of time, so you does pull ahead in progress. Which, actually, the more I think about it, you know, maybe Marlin probably did the right call there now that I think about it. Because the thing is, like, this part is kind of progress heavy. Like, Reflection Cassette is gonna be there later. I think there's, like, early summit stuff. It's sort of cassette, 500 meter berries. 5A start berries, which I don't think they will get, but we'll see. Actually, we'll see it right now, but I think Marlin should skip this. I don't think he should. And he does get it. GG. I guess Marlin doesn't play by my rules. I think this is a misplay from Marlin, unless there's something I don't see. I don't think the objective is worth it right now, but I don't know. The thing is, this doesn't really synergize with anything other than the 5 berries and 5 chapters, but I guess it's not too bad. I guess it's definitely not a bad play, but yeah, 2 hearts 2 cassette seems to be the priority objective for me too, right? I was saying that earlier, like Marlin could have gotten that so early. He has the 2A cassette. He can go back for the 1A cassette at any point because that thing's free. Like 1A cassette is as fast to go like in the chapter as it is from the checkpoint, so that should be easy. And yeah, like Marlin could easily get that. Like 2A hard and 4A hard are also like both very fast from the checkpoint. That seems to be the priority objective to me, but I'm not certain. I guess they're both not really considering it, so it's not like a big deal for Marlin not to go for it, but he definitely seems like he should have the advantage in that. And Evan is also doing 5A start berries, which really sucks for him. Because he's almost certainly gonna get locked out of this. I don't quite know what the... I'm missing a word here. English? No native speaker, by the way, haha. Obsession! That's what I was looking for. What the obsession for these guys with 5A start berries is... I think it's a quite bad objective on this board, because again, it doesn't synergize with anything. Other than 5 berries and 5 chapters, which isn't strong at all. Like 5 berries and 5 chapters, you can just get like the 5 fast berries. Like, that's barely a synergy at all. Oh, Evan isn't doing... Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I take it back. I was so caught up about ranting it. Never mind. Well, it's still bad for Marlin, I feel like, because he gave up his progress lead now. But yeah, Evan actually realized, that's good. I was sure Evan was gonna do it because he got the left berry, like the one at the very start. But yeah, Evan actually, I think that's the right call. Like, look at how... The thing is, 5A start berries, like 3A start berries. Like, those take so long. 5A and 3A start berries, they take so long. Wow, Marlin actually quits out. Probably for 2 hearts 2 cassettes, I would assume. Oh, going back for berries. What? Wait, what is this? Alright, now I'm confused. Hey, Glue Mango. Evan, in the meantime, getting the 5A cassette, which seems decent for the cassette alone, but he honestly could play 5B. Like, nothing is there in late 5A, is there? And he sure returns to map, so it looks like we might have a 5B play from Evan. And I would wish to be able to switch over to Evan's music right now, but sadly, he has no music on, so we're gonna stick with Marlin the entire match. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Marlin went to get the 1A hard, which I don't quite see why. Okay, why is Marlin getting these berries? Am I missing something? Seems to be a misplay. I mean, he does, I guess, need 5 berries in here for 5 berries and 5 chapters, but this seems weird. Alright, Chilino Trap coming up on Evan's screen, so he doesn't miss it. I should say 5B isn't like super strong on this board, but it's also not bad, because it will give you a heart. For 2 hearts to cassette potentially, but more importantly, probably core later. And he does indeed get Bubstrap. So that's nice. And yeah, Marlin will now get 2A hearts. He got 1. Yeah, okay. So 2 hearts to cassette's actually off the board now, right? Yeah. Marlin gets that. But yeah, this still isn't bad from Evan. He needs to progress anyway. And he is at least gonna get a hard for the core entrance eventually. So it's not awful for Evan. And it's faster anyway, like Ooh, no! Evan, why? Oh, no. You don't do that in bingo. This is the kind of stuff you don't do in bingo. IMO. Oh, Marlin's going back to 3A. Oh, Marlin is super high. He wants the 5 berries, 5 chapters right now. So bad. Is he really valuing it this high? That seems weird. The thing about 5 berries, 5 chapters is like after 5B, we're probably gonna see Reflection for at least a little bit because Reflection cassette is pretty good. So like, we're not gonna see it from Evan until Summit anyway, right? That seems weird to me, but I mean, it's hard to argue with Marlin sometimes. Maybe I don't see the greater picture here, but he's giving up so much progress on a board that is not bad with progress. I mean, complete 5 A-sides, which I guess is the one thing speaking against Aaron doing this B-side, by the way, I just realized. Maybe it wasn't a good play, because 5 A-side seems decent. But anyway, like, I don't know. Like, late game is decently strong here. Summit cassette, 500 meter berries, 1500 meter berries. I just realized our, I just realized our tiebreaker is against Summit Blue and Red Heart, which is epic. Marlin does indeed tick off 5 berries and 5 chapters. And I actually wonder what Evan thinks right now. Because I can tell you, if I was Evan, I would have no idea where Marlin is right now. I would probably think he's in Summit. But he is not even close to Summit. Yeah, I mean, I guess 3A isn't awful for Marlin, but is he really committing hard to this right now? Like, what exactly is the goal here for Marlin? Yes, he's probably gonna. He has access to. He's gonna have access to Pico 8, which is decent. He's gonna get 3A hard, which is decent, and he's gonna get Oshiro buffs eventually, I suppose. But like, oh, I guess 15. I guess 3A is like, I don't know, dude. I guess I see it. Oh wait, is there even? Oh no, yeah, there's blue hard in 3A. I don't know how I feel about this. But I definitely understand why he's doing it now. Like, there is a bunch of 3A stuff. I thought at first he was just going to, like, unlock huge mess for later, maybe. But I guess he's just giving up everything relating progress at all. Like, at this point, it's gonna be hard for him to contest anything. At first, I thought he was just gonna look for the 5 berries for chapters, and that's it. And then go back to progress, but no, he's just hard committing to this. And again, it's not like complete shit. He's gonna get a lot of objectives out of this. A lot of them. And he's actually hiding the 3A hard for... No, he didn't. Never mind. I'm talking out my ass. He's not hiding the 3A hard. Like, the thing is, I don't know if this is his win condition, right? Like, he was decently far ahead. Could have played probably decently conservative. And to hard commit to this seems weird because you lock yourself out of so much possibilities later on. Also, talking about things being weird, I feel like Evan probably should have gotten the cassette first, by the way. Seems weird that he didn't. Reflection cassette seems easier than the 500 meter... Actually, Never mind. I take it back. It's probably decent. And we see 5 berries in pick 8. Nice. Oh yeah, he does get... No, he doesn't get 4 cassettes here, actually. He does... No. He gets like... Yeah, he gets his 3rd here. He gets his 3rd cassette here. But like... 5A cassette isn't that far off, so it's fine. I like this casual strat. Definitely pick 8 content, yeah. Okay, let's count. Marlin is at 7 right now. He's gonna get stunned. Tenrushiro is... Okay, he's at 8 right now. He's gonna get stunned Ushiro 10 times. Is 9. He's gonna get... Probably 4 cassettes, but not really guaranteed. Is 10, and then like resort B-sides, and... Like, he's gonna get at max to 12 here. At which point I guess he can do power source. I don't know, dude. He can definitely win this. And it seems decent from him. It's just like, man, this is definitely a hard commit that he might not have to make. Also, I don't know if you said high squirrel, but high squirrel. And definitely high Trojan. What's up, dude? Evan in the meantime cruising to Summit. Probably looking for definitely the cassette, and I would assume he probably also is looking for 1.5k berries. And honestly, if I was Evan right now, I would get the fuck out of Summit. Like, Evan is actually hiding his 500 meter berries, unless I miss. Oh wait, this up is 500. I'm stupid. I thought you already got 500 meter berries. Is he hiding it? He should be, right? I think he should get the fuck out of Summit right now. Yes, good call. And don't take it off. Don't take it off. Yes! I like it, Evan. Let's go. Good play. I like it. He's hiding the fact that he got progress to Summit, and is what I didn't see what he's doing, but I guess yeah, 6A gets a cassette. Awesome. This is a very good play from Evan, I think. He's hiding the fact that he has Summit access at all. And I mean, there's really no reason to take it off because like he knows that at best Marlin might have access to Summit, but he definitely isn't in Summit, right? Because he's in 3A, and especially if Marlin takes up another 3A thing, then especially so. And this match might, I feel like Marlin is still in a decent position to win this, but honestly, this is Evan's game. Like, he can definitely win this, honestly. He's quite a bit behind in points, but like, that's so deceiving. Because Marlin's win condition is, like, he's not gonna win from this 3A play. He needs at least one more. I guess the one thing that is to criticize, though, is that, of course, Evan is going for something that Marlin is not gonna get. Like, Marlin kinda gave up on progress. So the 6A cassette is a bit of waste of time for him, but he can't really know that, so hard to blame. And Evan actually does take off the cassette, by the way, which I guess he was scared about Marlin taking. But yeah, I think Marlin, Evan should play Chapter 9. No, play Chapter 9! Chapter 9 is the play right now, I think. Chapter 9 has 2 objectives. Ooh, Marlin's going back into Core? To Temple, sorry. Core. I think Marlin's going to get his 4th cassette, probably. I think that's on his mind. This just became a match. Yeah, Marlin at least realized that this isn't his win condition. Dude, this is definitely a match. So Marlin is actually quitting out of 3A, which he should. Still has potentially 15 berries in there eventually. Now, Grabbers 3 is definitely over trouble right now. Although he will probably combine the Grabbers Presidential Suite once he plays that. Ooh, wow. Nutty save from Marlin. Not nutty save. This room sucks when you do like slightly wrong, because the momentum of the block always throws me off too. And he doesn't do tick off 4 cassettes. So he's at 9 now. And he's gonna get probably 15 berries in 3A. He might be safe for 3B and stun with Shiro 10 times, so he needs one more pretty much to win. And again, this is where Evan should have played 9A, because I think Marlin's gonna play 9A and win, but I'm not quite certain. There's so much late stuff too. I mean, I guess you could just play for the tiebreaker, 7AB, but it seems too harsh. And Evan, by the way, takes it off by the I just said by the way twice, but you get the point. Evan takes off his 500 meter berries. Guess the way that he's the Summit. Well, the thing is, dude, words. Marlin is not doing the stun or Shiro stuff, nor is he doing the 15 berry stuff, because he doesn't really need to. He knows that Evan is not going to play 3A at this point. Or if Evan plays it, then it's going to be like very late or like a very false play, in which case he's advantaged, I guess, that it worked. I'll just say advantage in that play anyway. Like, he doesn't need to play 3A right now. If he plays 9A, I think he wins. Nope, goes back to 3. What? Really? Marlin? I think this is a misplay. I think this is a misplay. I think you should play... Whoever plays 9A wins this, I feel like. At least a little bit. Like, that's like... I don't know. The thing is, the Summit stuff is very late for potential tiebreaker. The 3B stuff is very late for potential tiebreaker. So you're not, like, you guys both have like mirrored investments, sort of. Evan is equally invested into Summit as Marlin is into 3A. So you should probably look into getting what is actually available to your opponent, right? And what seems to be the most valuable and available to both of them seems to be the power source, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess 5 Ace has on the board, but I don't think it's like that important. Five ace heads actually seems really good for Marlin though, now I think about it. Yeah, actually in 5 ace heads like almost guaranteed for Marlin the more I think about it. Yeah, oh. I just realized that, yeah, 5 ace heads like... Holy shit, I've never seen that berry stood from Evan, by the way. The demo dash? That's nutty. What's up, Beauty, by the way? That's a gem. They need hearts here, but they almost have enough hearts, I think. Or have available enough hearts for them. Like, Marlin can always get Foyer heart, which is very fast. I think that he has... No, Marlin actually, yeah, if he get... Marlin only needs Foyer heart and then he has it. He has access to core. And then Evan has... He must have at least one because he played 5B. And then he has access to 2A and 4A, which are fast. So he probably just needs to get like a 1A, which isn't like too bad. Marlin going back to Temple. Dude, how is Marlin not playing Power Source? That's crazy to me. You win from this. I mean, he's gonna get 5 ace sides, presumably. Oh, I get. Ooh. I mean, I guess Marlin just wins, probably, right? Yeah. I just thought that, Luke. Yeah, you're actually right. That seems to be this. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you guys are right. This seems to be the safer play from Marlin for sure. Yeah. More I think about this. I was like, Power Source has to be so good, and I think it still is, but yeah, Marlin is probably, this is his win condition. And this might just be GG at this point. Unless Evan makes an effort to play 3B right now. Which seems impossible. And it also seems to be a very hard call to make. Okay, so Evan plays 9A, which I don't think is bad actually. Out of his perspective, this makes sense because again, Marlin's win could definitely be just doing that, like just doing 9A and he wins. But yeah, Marlin is not doing that. Marlin is doing frickin', you know, 5A sets and then 3B, and at that point, that seems to be decently safe victory. What's up, 8? Spirialis, Nate Chippy. Yeah, focus sets would have been strong. I mean, anything at this point would have been strong, yeah. Like, this would definitely be a different match if Evan had one more thing. But the problem with that logic is, like, I think Marlin would have not nearly committed as hard in 3A as he did if that was the case. So it's hard to tell how the match would have went. Especially because I was questioning the entire time, like, Marlin's 3A play. Because I honestly didn't see it, but yeah. Totally makes sense now. Like, it is, like... It definitely sets you up for an easy tiebreak eventually, because Marlin has so much options to him now to win the game off. And he was decently far ahead, so... Makes sense for Marlin. Like, essentially, he had enough points to, like... Where he plays 3A, he's gonna get enough points to be, like, into a position where he has win condition, and then the win condition is just based on, like, late 3A stuff that Evan is not gonna contest. Such as 3B, for instance, where, you know, Evan would have to play, like, 3 minutes just to get to the cassette. And then another 3 to actually beat 3B, like. Nice. Love to see it. And complete for base sets, and yeah, at this point, no. Okay. Really? Is this a content player? What is this? This might be a content play. I'm not quite certain. Yeah, this is definitely the counter throw, like, that's for sure. Like, if this is unironic, then this seems like a big throw from Marlin, but I think it might just be the content player, because again, he's in a commanding position to win right now. Like, if he just plays 3B, there's pretty much nothing that Evan can do. Unless Marlin has, like, a fucking, like, 10-minute 3B. Dude, look, how low are these guys' music? Like, listen to Marlin's music, right? It's, like, barely audible. You can barely hear the music. Now let's switch to Evan. There is no music. How do these guys play without music? Like, what the fuck? You can hear the music like barely on Evan, on Marlin's screen. Yeah, Evan has none. What's up, Tav? These guys need to get onto that. That's messed up. But yeah, like, there's two possibilities here. Either this is intentional content play, or it is unintentional throw by Marlin. But I don't know how much of a contemplate is this, because like Chapter is not like that interesting, you know? Like I feel like contemplates is when you play like pick weight. Or like grabless. Like grabless 6A, hell yeah fucking brother, let's get grabless 6A. That's a contemplate. I don't know much of Chapter 9 is a contemplate, so I almost feel like this might just be a throw. The classic throw. Evan actually hiding his power source objective right now. To waste even more of Marlin's time. He has 2 keys, I think, right? Yeah. Pretty sure Evan has 2 keys. So, oh, he had 2 keys. He has 1 now, but dude, these guys need to get their music higher. Hiding his power. So yeah, I was actually when I said that sentence, I was like, I should have really worded this differently. As I was saying it. Anyway. Now for the ASCII. Why is Evan doing this key? This is the worst room they ever designed, arguably. Like, this key is... this room is hard. Even though, like... You know... I like to think I'm decent at the game, but this room is just weird. Like, it's just so fucking shit. I don't get it. And Evan actually gets it, like, first try. How does he do it? Does he practice this for real? I hate that room, dude. I cannot do that. Okay, now he's playing 3A. Dude, just play 3B, Marlin. Come on, dude. Okay. That like... okay. Wait, is Evan playing no grab, by the way? Oh, he is! Evan's playing grabless. Brother. Does he have the hearts? He might have 3. Oh, no. You guys have to be fucking kidding me, dude. Just play 3B! Oh my god, dude! Just play 3B! Thank you! Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. What's that best pull? I think Evan and Marlin was just like, dude, I really don't want to play 3A because this level sucks. I think that's literally what happened. Like, he just criminally did not want to play this level. That's a weird strat, by the way. Yeah, that's actually kind of true to have, but... I mean, I think it was one match, right? Where, like, Psyched and Problem played against each other. Both had the IL world record at some point in that level, and they just, like, both got, like, 5-minute 3Bs. I believe that was the thing, in, like, Div 1. This is, like, a year ago at this point, but yeah. Counting 2 electric boogaloo. I'm kind of looking at Evan's screen because Grabless 3 seems interesting, but that's about it. Like, again, it was already kind of GG when Marlin did the 9A play, but I mean, obviously got locked out of that. But yeah, now this seems just like an insurmountable lead. Marlin is at 12, needs 13 to win. He gets his 13 objective from this, and Evan has to play like Evan has to play like a minute more just to get to 3B, while Marlin is like halfway done with this chapter, so yeah, this seems like insurmountable leads. And Marlin will probably win it. But honestly, this match was pretty close. Like, if things happened like slightly differently, it would have been quite a different match. And I can't really pinpoint to anything like either player did wrong, you know? Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't really know why somebody lost right now. They both played like decent. I especially like I think Evan committed a bit too hard to summit, honestly. Like, I feel like he should have just ticked off 500-meter berries like at some point and he did out of it. And let the rest alone. But other than that, like, I even liked the fact that Evan was like confident in the fact that Marlin wasn't there, so Evan did like the, you know, the high IQ play of not taking off his summit stuff, which was very good. But yeah, I think he committed slightly too hard to that. But other than that, like, again, it's kind of hard to point at anything. Yeah, they haven't got 4 cassettes, I guess, but I mean, you know. How close was that? Like, I think 4 cassettes was like particularly close, so. And we soon are in the GG room. Actually, Man already ticked it off, but the gameplay's not quite synced up yet. But this is the room in which we might type GG in chat. And time. 9:13, not a bad score. It should be noted that, like, if things came down to it, like, Evan would have had a decently huge advantage into Blue and Red Hat to summit those, so. Well, maybe not execution-wise, I don't know if he actually knows 7B, but. What was that? Metagloria, not seeing I, a chocolate orange asparagon? How I pronounce this right, what's up, guys? But yeah, we actually have one more recorded match after this. I think Evan is not really paying attention to chat because he hasn't called GG yet. Maybe he just wants to finish this. I'm gonna ask him if they want to have an interview. Okay, Evan just called GG. No grabless demo dash. Grabless demo dash is surprisingly not that hard. Just going for it. I just like blink my 2 jump. Yeah, I do exactly what Evan does when I do this. Just blink your 2 jump buttons and hope you hit the right pixel. And then just attempt normal demo dash. That's exactly what I do. He's definitely going too late though. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I haven't definitely done it for a berry in 7A. Oh, he gets it. But yeah, fuck, that was supposed to be a question mark. But yeah, at this point, of course, thanks for both players for playing. I guess I'm gonna lock in the score on the web page, as one might say. I'm just talking words at this point. Where's the match? Where's Evan Marlin? Right here. Marlin, Evan. There. Report scores. Marlin wins. And yeah. Shout out to both runners, of course. Shout outs Ultra Marlin on Twitch. Go follow them. And shout outs to Evansfight, one and only. Go follow them. And again, we have another match coming up. A recorded one between me and Flarebear. Group A. For that, however, we would need to actually get some commentators. So if anybody wants to. Hi, these guys are just fucking around on stream right now, so I think I'm gonna cut them off. It doesn't look like we get an interview, by the way, because everyone's not responding. I was asking if they want an interview, and Marlin said he didn't because he like it was a bad time for him, and Evan just didn't respond. He kept playing instead, which honestly I kind of respect. I respect it. But yeah, we're gonna go to an intermission, and I'm gonna set up the next match in the meantime. Again, this is a pre-quarter match, already happened. But, you guys didn't see it yet, so should be fine. Okay.